Thank you so much. That was shocking and stunning, surprising, but I felt the production was well deserving of the Tony Award. You know, I know this is for direction, but this represents a lot of work by a lot of people, a wonderful cast, anchored by Denzel Washington, and those women in that group were just, I couldn't ask for a better group of actresses. So it's good to talk to you. Yes? Well, you know, it's been interesting. I think I was one of the few directors that had something to do with my time during this nervous time of the, you know, march to the Tonys. So actually it was a good balance. And today we had a matinee, and so I went and saw the first act, and then I went and got ready for the Tonys, and I'm here tonight. So it's been a blessing to be able to do both, you know, and to stand on 47th Street and look at one show that's getting ready to close, and then look at the other theater, and this show is getting ready to open. So it's, I'm a lucky director. Yes, sir.
Okay, you talked about theater and kids on stage. How important is this for you, and what you could do beyond that?
Well, I think this gives voice to a lot of people in this country who grow up poor. I grew up very poor. I grew up on Mississippi Road, and I made it to Broadway. And that's a long way from the country back roads of Tallahassee, Florida. And I think whenever a young person sees someone that's accomplished something, it says it's possible for them. So to open a Tupac Shakur-inspired musical, I'm excited about that as well, because young people, we don't hear their voices all the time in a positive way. So I hope that goes well. But you know, I mean, this is for the people that buy the tickets, that come to see the shows, and we hope to have impact on their lives and to say something in stories that will mean something to them. Yes?
My name is Okonedo, and that's Mississippi in India.
Okay.
Did not know that you were in your own life. You talked a little bit about how excited you are to be a part of the new generation of Black thespians. Do you stand about that?
Did I say that?
You did.
I'm just happy to be a thespian.
Well, you
Period.
did.
And I'm grateful to be able to bring a diverse audience to Broadway. I like the generational coming together with theater with folks cross-generationally and racially and culturally. But number one, I'm a director. Yes?
Hi,
That girl, she works harder than anyone. Sophie, I love you. Oh man. Sorry. But yes, Denzel was snubbed. But
I am loving it here in New York. I am loving it on Broadway. It's beyond anything I could have imagined. There is such a generosity of spirit from the community here, and I feel very welcome, so thank you for that. Thank you for giving me this Tony. I share this with my cast, Anika, Latanya, Denzel, Bryce, all of them. I share it with you because I work with proper actors, and they hold and carry me and love me on stage every night. Thank you to Lorraine Hansbury for your beautiful words. Your words heal me 8 shows a week, and hopefully that goes into the audience too. Thank you for Kenny Leon for your wonderful direction, and thank you to Scott Rubin for a Jewish Nigerian Brit could come over the pond and play one of America's most iconic parts. Kev, Mum, Aoife, Lenny, I love you very much. Thank you.
oh, am I done? Wow. I'm not planning to do an August Wilson play real soon, but I'm always thinking about it, and we're also thinking about what it would look like to have all 10 of those plays on film somehow. So we keep talking about that. But I loved August Wilson. I had a chance to spend time with him in his last 5 months of his life, and to finish the last play with him. I think of him daily. He gives me inspiration daily. So I miss him, and also miss Lloyd. But I think that Jitney is the only one of those plays that hasn't had a Broadway run, and I think it should have a Broadway run. And I think it's time for a revival for Two Trains Running this way. Yes?
You directed Raisin this time 10 years ago on Broadway as well.
Yes.
How was your approach different this time around?
You know, the two productions had nothing to do with anything, with each other. I mean, the first time, 10 years ago, I hold that in my heart because Sean Combs had never done a play before. But he brought new faces, new audiences to Broadway. Felicia Rashad won a Tony for leading actress. It was the first time an African-American woman had won that role. So it's real special. But this production, I think in 10 years, I've grown as an artist. But this was about doing an intimate production of a big play. So I asked Mark Thompson and Ann Roth, the designers, to approach this like they would Hamlet, Richard III. So we start talking in big metaphors like dream, suffocation, intimacy. So that's why you got the set coming out to you. We take all the melodrama out to play. There's a presence of Lorraine Hansberry when you walk into the theater. It was all about honoring her and looking at 1959 through a lens of 2014, because great things have happened in the last 10 years. But she wrote about this 55 years ago.
You've worked with such celebrated artists in Raisin the Sun, Denzel Washington. Who is on your bucket list to work with next?
Oh, Hugh Jackman, Helen Mirren. I want to get Samuel L. Jackson and Latanya Jackson in a play together. You know, something like Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. There are a bunch of folks I would like to work with, you know, but Hugh Jackman and Katie Holmes I want to work with her too. We did a workshop, so.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you.